So for our next lesson on the sociology of family for the new spec, we're going to look at something called global families. We're going to look at families in different cultures, what is considered normal in other cultures. And here's the key words we'll look at as we go through it. So, polygamy, poly meaning many, gamy to do with marriages. If a person has more than one husband or wife, it's called polygamy. That gets them divided into several types. Most commonly on the planet, polygyny, G-Y-N-Y, when a man has many wives. Polygyny, one man, many wives. It's allowed in Islam, so many Muslim countries do it. It's quite common in West Africa. In certain parts of the USA, the Mormons used to do it, not so much anymore, though it's still done, kept fairly secret. Where it happens, it's very patriarchal. Men are the head of the family. And it's usually, so as I was saying, polygamy, where it exists, is very patriarchal. And it's normally a way of a man to show how rich he is. He hasn't got these four women to fall in love with him. He sort of arranged with their families for them to become his wives, and the families agreed because he's rich. So for him to have four wives, must be poor men with no wives. It's a way of showing status. Polyandry is much rarer, where a woman has many husbands. The best example to the key words is in the Yimbus tribe in Nepal. A woman marries a set of brothers. So the land is not subdivided. And she has to have a child via each brother to keep everything happy. But it's very rare, polyandry. In the UK, as you know, we practice monogamy. One man, one woman at a time. Mono meaning one. And our system is very individualistic. We tend to meet somebody, decide we wish to marry them or partner with them, and the people themselves choose. It's not the family's choice, it's very individual. And we have something called serial monogamy these days, whereas even if a relationship breaks down, when it breaks down, you don't become polygamist, you have another monogamous relationship, and you do that over and over again through your life. Some cultures have arranged marriages, particularly South Asia, India, Pakistan, where the family are the ones who do the arranging. And it's seen as a great honour. So we get honour killings from, whereas a girl is basically told to marry some bloke who she ends up hating, tries to leave him, and the girl's family kills her because that girl has put dishonour on the family. But mostly arranged marriages in most parts of the world work quite well. China had the famous one-child policy. Please do not think that A, it carries on today, it's finished, and B, it was the Chinese passed a law saying you couldn't have more than one child. They did not do that. Instead, it's a system of bribes, really. If you had one child, the state gave you lots of benefits. That child's healthcare and education was free. If you had more children, you lost those benefits. So if you had two kids, none of them got free healthcare. Neither of them got free education. So it was putting pressure on them. Now, this can only really be done in a totalitarian regime, total, where the government has total power. In our country, our government wouldn't even dream of saying to us how many kids you can have. Create a democracy. In China, it's a totalitarian regime. So, look at the assessment. Explain why family forms vary so much across the world. The answer, of course, is culture. The type of family that you think is normal depends on your culture, your learned and shared way of life that you've been socialized into accepting.